What up? I know it's been a minute. We gonna get back into the groove of things. We got Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest Chapter 200. 200. Keeping it a thou wow. Titled Awakening Flame. I was going to do last chapter review, chapter 199, but I'm gonna sum it up just like this. It was Gajil versus Zero. Gajil reverse. Zero recognizes Gajil from way back when he was in Phantom. He trying to get Gajil back, that dog. Little did he knows Gajil always had that dog. It's just that he a family man. Gajil pulls out some random bullshit. That's why I didn't even talk about it. This is why I didn't talk about it. He had a move in his bag that he never even hinted that he had. I'm talking about this wasn't even a power-up he got from Bloodman. I think Bloodman's magic had nothing to do with what Gajil pulled out. And that's why I didn't talk about it. Because I didn't know what the fuck to say. Keeping it a being with you. But now, Awakening Flame. We start off the chapter with the conclusion of that fight and how Gajil laid that nigga out like I said he would. Put some respect on your boy. Get a dragon on him. But Zero's last words, he looks at Macbeth. He's like, hey, see you in hell, little bro. Kicks the bucket and he turns into a book, similar to how the rest of the books affairs, they all turn into books when they kick the bucket. So Gajil, he's sitting there, he like, yeah, ugh, good thing we got rid of that nigga. So like inconsiderate, my boy. And then he like, why he turned into a book? And Macbeth explains to him, he's saying, oh yeah, he died a long time ago. It's just that he was brought back to life by Ferris, and he became a book similar to how the Tataros. He ain't say all that, but I'm just saying. I'm telling you because you may not know ball like I know ball. But yeah, and Gajil like, dang man, that's kind of messed up. That's kind of crazy. Reminds me of Acnologia kind of. No, he was like, reminds me of Zeref and Acnologia a little bit. And then Macbeth, he's like, yeah, she's pretty crazy. And then we cut away to Ferris flying to Alderaan. Now, she flying to him and she sees the Black Earth. And she's like, Black Earth, is he trying to stain himself too? What's this Black Earth? I mean, I know that's like, what's the magic that's being used to turn them? But what? If it's coming from Alderaan, why is it staining? Why does she say it's staining him as well? Because especially since Alderaan's already a dragon, what more could you possibly want? Like, I know it's, what did Ignia do? I gotta look back because that didn't make no sense to me when she said, why are you planning on staining yourself as well? And she getting ready to put Alderaan in the ground until Ignia, blocked by James, comes through and he's like, hey, I'm gonna need you to cut that out real quick. And you know, they get to going at it again, and she's like, what could you possibly want? What world are you trying to make by turning everyone into dragons? And Ignia is just like, a world full of dragons? Duh, stupid. That was a dumb question. What else? You answered your question when you asked your question. Like, bro. But he like, you want to see it with me? Yeah. Why did he want a world of dragons? Like, I could get that he hate humans, but like, all right, you wanted dragons, and then what? Like, what were you hoping to accomplish? What were you hoping to accomplish by doing that? I feel like he ain't really think everything through, because if that's your end goal right there and nothing beyond that, it's kind of lame, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, lame. This plan sucks. But anyways, he hits Ferris when he says that. Ferris swing back on him, talking about something. You got a black dragon right here. I see it, I smell it, she cooking. Ferris always gonna be that dog. Ferris been cold this whole arc. Ferris been cold since her introduction, actually. Stood on business and she ain't faltered yet. And she always witty with the comebacks. Ferris ain't miss. But yeah, they going at it with each other. And meanwhile, we cut away again. And we see that the dragonization is setting it for everybody. All the whole cast, Merity, Juvia, Mira Jane, Elfman, everybody that was on Aldron that took place in the fight, they getting dragonized right now. Even Celine. Wait, and I'm trying to remember. Did Celine become a human yet? Or is she still a dragon? Because if that's the case, why are you even affected by this? Nigga, fly. Like, you can leave. I promise you can leave. Like, what are you even doing, bro? That's my thing. Like, why are the dragons being affected by this right now? Aldron don't, like, whatever, bro, whatever. It don't even matter anyways, because the big dog came through. He shut all that shit down. Where in the last few seconds, in a very Beerus or lobbing to Goku fashion in a tournament of power, we get my boy Viernes. No, not my boy Viernes. We get LF Sierra. He's like, is this the end? Lucy, forget Beerus. Lucy with the Sakura lob to Naruto in the pain art. She's like, Natsu. And the crowd goes. And we see flames, a singular drop of a flame, start blitzing around this nigga Aldron. Dare I say cinema. We see that boy get to running. It's only one fire that's burning that hot. And he clearing through that. He clearing through, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He just moving with it, just moving. And they talking about he flying. And Happy ain't on his back. Happy ain't on his back right now. He flying. He flying around Aldron, burning him from every single direction. And Aldron can't do nothing about it. Why would he? He really trash. Trash is one out of all of them, honestly. Why would he be able to do any? No, Viernes is sorry, this one. But yeah, getting blitzed, and then everybody looking around, they're like flames. We know that fire, and we see. Wait, before we even see the form, we cut away to Vox is chilling in the air with what's her name, with Miss Fortuney, and he's saying that he like, yo, he like, look at him. He just woke up and he already straight to it. Yeah, ain't no doubt about it. That's a king fire. That's a king's fire. And we see the form. Nigga. The form is gas. Arm sleeve tattoo, gotta show it off. You know this is Hiei, but I have to get it touched up because my tattoo artist, bro, tangent, because it's made me mad. My tattoo artist, bro, what's the name? Black dude sat there and told me I'm not used to tattooing dark skin. Bitch, what do you mean? Like, what? So I have to get it touched up by the artist that did my other tattoos because this ordeal tattoo, perfectly fine still. My curse mark one, I can't really show you without taking my shirt off. When I got a tank top on. No, when I do my tattoo videos, I'll show it. But my curse mark tattoo, perfectly fine. It's just this. So I'm gonna just go to my old tattoo artist that did these, and I'm gonna get this touched up by them when I get my other tattoo. But yeah, back to what I was saying about the form. Arm sleeve showing. I thought that the arm sleeve was the only thing going. He got horns. He got the horns. Mashima, my nigga, I remember the scar was the coldest thing Natsu had going in the final season of Fairy Tail. And I was mad when it got taken away in Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. We got the scar back. We got two of them, though. Blacked out. And he got the fire wings on the back. Me telling you can't even really do you justice. So maybe I'll put the panel on the screen. Nigga. Gas. absolute gas, boy. And I like how it's very similar to when he ate Ignia's flames. The form is very similar. Even like the arms and stuff, it's very similar. But you can tell there's a difference between him eating Ignia's flames, where he was reluctant, and when he did that. Plus, Ignia's flames are very hostile because Ignia is very hostile. So when he ate those, he sort of lost control of himself, and he was sort of reverting to like his E&D form. Him eating Ignia's flames, though, it's such a familiar feeling. He's been around that all his life. He knows it, and it's a warming type of flame. So when he ate that, he has way better control with his power, and it's just strong. It's just strong. It's effective. He running around. Last scene of the chapter, ran around, burnt away all the black earth. Everybody back to normal. They looking up at Natsu. They like, yo, Natsu, that you? Yeah, that's me. Calling out Ignia. Hey, Ignia, come run it. Matter of fact, Ferris, that you? Come run it too. Hoes gotta eat too, nigga. Fuck you talking about? That's how we do things. That is how we do things. Call them both out. Let's get on both going. Let's get on both gone. Fire Dragon King is here. The Lightning Dragon King is also there on standby. Where are the Calamity Dragons? I don't know. Dragonization is canceled though. Cobra, get them niggas. Like, come on. We need Stinging Road. Let's get the Dragon Slayers up in here. Let's show them how we do things. Knocking off Ferris. We knocking off Ignia. My storage had ran out at the end of that clip. It's a good thing that it did though. I was getting a little hype. But yeah, so final thoughts of this chapter. It was a good chapter, very short. This is getting into the fight now. Ignia, you cannot ignore this. You cannot ignore this. You cannot say you gotta finish up with Ferris. You cannot say you got something else to do like you've been doing this whole arc. You have to go to this nigga. Otherwise, you a hoe. Streets is saying that, not me. But yeah, I don't know how. We need more Dragon Slayers here though. I refuse to see. We done seen all of Fairy Tail pull up their shots. Y'all did great. Gray with the fire ice make. Wendy always doing good. You still have a role to play. Don't sit on the bench yet. Urza always gonna do good. Never not gonna do good. Who else? Elfman did great. Mira did great. Juvia, great. Everyone, y'all all did great. It's time for y'all to sit y'all ass on that bench though. Dragon Slayers, step up to the court. Final quarter don't got no favorites. You better put up buckets. You feel me? That's all I gotta say. We're gonna wrap this up with y'all boys. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to comment your thoughts and all that. My video's been doing decent, and I love that. So I'ma feed y'all. I'ma keep feeding y'all. You feel me? Y'all boys stay safe though. I'm out.